How do you get from the impossible to the possible? That's our topic again today. You have probably experienced the unexpected, what appears to be impossible. What do? You can never go wrong following God's pattern for success. It's critical to align your viewpoint on the situation with the truth of God's word. Say what he says. Nothing is impossible with God. There is nothing he cannot do. Alignment comes when we believe that what God said is true. We believe by faith that he always keeps his word. Then we engage in audacious praying like Hannah in the Bible, bold, relentless praying until we get an answer. During this time of prayer, examine your motives. If you want to move from the impossible to the possible, it's important to make sure your motives are not self-centered, but God-centered. Is the request all about you and your dreams, your desires, your wants? Or will God be glorified in the outcome? I ask because God is not in the business of answering selfish, self-centered prayers. He doesn't promise to answer those even though he can. He's about doing what lines up with his plans for your life and what will bring glory to him. He is not a vending machine, a magical genie. There have been times in my own life when I examined my motives during the pursuit of a dream. God revealed that my desire was all about me, what I thought I deserved. It was about my ego, and he did not do the impossible, even though he had the power to do so. Hannah's motives were pure. She wanted God to be glorified through the miracle birth of a son. She wanted this child to serve God all of his life. She wasn't in a contest with her rival, the other wife. She wasn't trying to prove anything. This was between her and God. He heard Hannah's prayers and answered. 1 Samuel 1:19 says, when Hannah's husband slept with her, the Lord remembered her plea, and in due time she gave birth to a son. She named him Samuel, for she said, I asked the Lord for him. I love when you can look back when the impossible becomes the possible and you proudly say, I asked the Lord for this and he gave it to me. I have a long list in my own life where I have bragging rights about what God has done on my behalf. I have experienced his healing power, him creating positions for me, removing career obstacles, providing financially in unexpected ways, granting me favor with prominent people, stopping my out-of-control car as it hydroplaned and headed into ongoing traffic. He turned enemies into friends and deep sorrow into abiding joy. This God is also your God. He's faithful. He's waiting for you to be number one, in alignment. Number two, believe to have faith. Number three, engage in audacious praying. Number four, taking time to examine your motives. And then finally, number five, praising God for the outcome. Take the time to say thank you. You know, there is a tendency sometimes after God comes through, we forget to say thank you. We go on our own way. We leave him out of our success story. It's not, quote, politically correct. So the impossible becomes all about what we did, not Hannah. She wrote a prayer of praise to God for what he did. When you get a chance, read 1 Samuel 2:1-10. Here's a sample of what she said. My heart rejoices in the Lord. The Lord has made me strong. My heart's desire is for you to view all of your impossibilities through the eyes of faith, so you become a big faith and not a little faith person. I believe God has so much more for you, more than you could ever ask or think, only if you put these principles into practice. I'm Cheryl Martin, the Good News Anchor.